And we are live, folks. We're live. Join me, Goose. Gus. My nickname's actually Goose, but since we have someone in AEG, I think, Billy Goose, they call him Goose, so he was like their original Goose. So I'm Gus now. But screw that. I'm the only Goose here. All right. But we're live. We're gonna stream. We got a doubleheader for you folks today. That's gonna be the layout. I'm gonna stream this game, shut down, take a break, pick it up again, and stream the finale against the Phils, the Fighting Phils. The Mets are actually playing the last game against the Phils today via Facebook Live. I'm not watching it because I don't have a Facebook. I don't even know if I can watch it if I don't have a Facebook account, which I don't. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I'm quiet because we need a community manager. I'm tweeting out the link of our live feed, which I always do. But I'm horrible at multitasking. I've always been horrible at multitasking. I don't know what a goose win is, but okay. Okay. I tweeted out the live link. Let's get it started. Advance today. So we've got, oh wow, that's funny. They faced off against Ben Lively yesterday, and he pitched pretty good. My dogs are yapping again, which is unfortunate. You're getting and you can hear somebody in the background saying, shut up. My dogs are yappy. It's just the way it works. My dogs are very yappy. The Fighting Phils, they were the lifeless Phils. So yeah, Ben Lively pitched a really good game. Gabe Kapler continues to screw up. I mean, he had on a clear double play ball, he was playing Jay Bruce to pull, and he had like an extreme shift on, and it cost him a run. So Bruce grounded out to short, but there was no one to cover the second base bag. No, he grounded out to second base, but there was no one on the left side of the infield to cover the bag, or the third baseman was like by the line or close to the third base bag, so there was no way he was going to be able to get to the second base bag in time. And then Frazier came and drove in the run. It was the craziest thing. But yeah, there you go. Gabe Kapler. I'm going to switch over. I'll use the alternate home. I'm a big fan of these pinstripes, but we'll use this. We're gonna, you know what? We're gonna have rain today. It's a rainy day in New York. It's raining outside. It was raining yesterday. This whole week has been just rain. So, Zach Wheeler. Probably the worst out of all my pitchers. Again, these pitchers have been on the juice, except Wheeler. Wheeler, I don't think I've touched him at all. His attributes at all. I should give Ahmed Rosario a day off. But, it's early. It's early to be giving the guys scheduled days off. I'll stick with this lineup. Yeah, all my hitters are hitting pretty good. Darno being the lone one who's hitting below 300. Yeah, but the Phillies in real life look, I don't know, man. Rhys Hoskins looked horrible against us yesterday, and I hope he looks horrible against Syndergaard today. We can pull out a win. The Mets won 2-zip. Frazier has been real good for us. I'm still expecting a lot of strikeouts because that's what he does. It's the debut of the Facebook Game of the Week as the Mets host the Phillies now and only on Facebook. Well, do I need a Facebook account to watch it? Oh, yeah, see, join Facebook or log in to continue. I don't have a Facebook account. That sucks. This is a ploy. This is a ploy so they can get they can get more members. No. Screw Facebook. I don't do social media except for Twitter. And hey, I'm not against people who do. If you like social media, that's fine. I don't. But yeah, I like Wheeler. He's got fastball, slider, curve, two-seamer. I don't know if he has a changeup or a slider. Yeah, but playing a little bit of rain. Yeah, fastball, slider, two-seamer, curveball. He doesn't have a changeup. He did last year. It was actually a late addition in 2017's. He wasn't on the initial roster that shipped with the Gold Master of the game.
Tonight. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that ball going.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him done.
There's a hard hit slider. Opposite field on the ground. Oh, dude, I don't think he'll run with that speed.
Up next will be Nick Williams.
Oh, come on! That was clearly a strike, and I'm sorry, I had the sniffles in the last time I streamed it. I got the sniffles again. I'll try to keep it to a minimum. Like as a streamer and as a listener. Ow! Get out of my face, boy. Where you going, playboy? You going nowhere. You're going nowhere. You're going back to the dugout, okay? Okay. It would have been cool if you would have done it from the knees like Benito Santiago. That would have been awesome. But, you know, no one's been, you know, not everybody can be Benito. Puerto Rico has produced so many great catchers. I mean, obviously Pudge, Sandy Alomar, the Molina brothers, Benji, Yadier. I know there's a third one. I don't know his name. Benito. I mean, Puerto Rico is just a hotbed. It used to be a hotbed for baseball players. That's not the same. You get more players from the Dominican and other parts of the Caribbean and, I guess, South and Central America. You got a lot of Venezuelan players. There's Drubal, Miguel Cabrera, Maglio Ordonez. If you guys, you know, remember that far back, Maglio was a great hitter. He was a solid hitter with the White Sox and then later on with Detroit. But I think Andres Galarraga, you know, back with the Rockies and the Braves. I think he was from Venezuela. We've had a massive influx of players from, I wouldn't say massive, but a pretty sizable influx of folks from Cuba. Puig, who I love, you know, he's a great player. I'm not a fan of his attitude and the way he goes about playing the game. And I'm old school in that sense, but he's got a great talent. People like Cespedes, Jose Abreu. You can hear my dogs again, and they'll continue to yap. They'll continue to yap. So I'm sorry, folks.
Pitch on its way.
I'm trying to mix the curveball here, but I'm very old school in that I pitch off the fastball. The fastball, think of it like it's the jab. It's what I use to set things up. I can get out of this inning with 10 pitches. Would be real nice. It's not a 12-6, but it's got a pretty big hook. It's got a pretty big break. I really need it off. I'm sort of using the slider like an... Oh, I don't want to lose. All right, throwing a fastball down the plate. I'm not going to put this guy on at all. Yeah, there you go. I got 7 people. I got 8 guys behind me. As a pitcher. Hit it somewhere. Hopefully I can catch it. Ben Lively. Yep. Let's see what I can do against this guy.
When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times.
Pretty bad. 6 for 19 with a solo home run. Fastball, curveball, 2-seamer slider, and a changeup. That's what I need. I need a changeup. I need an off-speed pitch. I'm trying to go away here. Up the middle, fall ball, and he's got it. Oh, that's a triple. That may be an inside the park home run. That's not. It's a triple. Nah, that's, yeah, that was never gonna. That should be a single and an error. Well, no, yeah, I guess. I got away with that. Hey, maybe I can get the cycle. I got the triple. I need the home run. The triple's the hardest one, really. So I got the. I'm 3 hits away from the cycle: double, single, and a homer. I'm not a fan. Wilmer. His name is hard to say. Wilmer Flores is a solid player, but he's just defensively, he's like a sack of potatoes. He's like a bag of rocks. He's just so stiff out there. He's horrible. I was looking for something out over the plate. I got it. As soon as I saw it, I hit it. I'm not going to waste time. So I did that. Trying to pull here. Ooh, get up, ball. Get up, ball. No, it's going nowhere. Where's the wind going? It's blowing in from left field. 3 pitches. Man, I should be a little more patient. That was a good pitch to hit. I should have hit with, I guess, power instead of just regular contact.
Look at this lineup, Matt. One thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control, and that's the wind. It's blowing in, it's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Damn, Conforto, you heard D-Row? A big man. I guess you weren't that guy. I'm looking to go to right field, that hole between second and first. Ooh, up the middle in a double play. Nothing. Nice scoop by Santana. Yeah, 4 pitches. I got to be more selective at the plate. As the season goes on, you folks will notice that's one of my biggest things. I really don't work the count.
And now will be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Reese Hoskins. And a look at the stats tell you how
Slider.
been in April.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to use the slider as an off-speed pitch because I don't have an off-speed pitch, and I'm used to having an off-speed pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second.
I mean, how doesn't he have a changeup? I mean, what pitcher doesn't throw changeups? I got a reliever being a fastball slider guy or a sinker slider guy, but.
And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
These dogs are yappy. They're very yappy.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He was hitless.
I think the neighbor is like moving some furniture next door, and I think that's what she's barking at. And it's one in particular who's very yappy. Bella is the yappiest one. Adolfo got 2 Malteses. Adolfo's a good kid. He's a good guy.
This is hit softly to third.
But Bella, my God, she just doesn't stop.
And there are 2 down. So next to the plate for the Phillies.
Michael Franco. I mean, did they mispronounce this guy's name? Is it Michael? Was it supposed to be Michael?
Makes a fastball on the inside corner.
I have a feeling that it was supposed to be Michael, and they misspelled it M-A-I-K-E-L.
And there's a
I just have this feeling that's what it was. And he's from the Dominican? Most likely. Most likely. Slider, I left that over the plate. Took it to right field. Michael? Mickle? Michael? Maybe. Alfaro, I think this is the catcher. Struck out like 3 times in last night's game.
pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes is there.
Cespedes. Now I got Frazier, Agon, and I think the pitcher spot coming up. No, Bruce. Forgot about Bruce. I've got 9 for 16, 5 RBIs. Maybe I shouldn't have picked a rainy day. It looks all ugly and playing me to pull. So hopefully I can drive the pitch to left. I'm going to try to lay down a bunt. I want to do that so bad.
missed it for strike one.
I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna try a bunt again, just to show them up.
It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last night.
That was a waste. I'm trying to shoot it up to third base line, dude. Come on.
3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together.
Frazier, like, just look at that average. It's so horrible. I don't plan to hit below that or anywhere near that at all. You just got to take your pitches, Frazier. I mean, it's easier to sit here in my bed and play a video game as opposed to being out there in the field. But come on, just have like a better approach.
Big time power at the plate.
And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball one.
He's a power hitter. I think he's hit 40 home runs a couple times over in Cincinnati. It's a good player. Ah, that was horrible. I committed to that way late. I wasn't. That was a horrible swing. Yeah. Well, it was in the batter's. It was in the catcher's mitt when I swang. It's crazy. It's yeah. You don't even see it in the analysis. That's how late I was. I'm trying to drive it to right.
1-1. Misses for the second ball. Bases are empty. One man out.
Maybe he'll throw something inside. No, he's been throwing everything inside him. It may be away. Okay, no, up again. I got to take with Aegon at the on the on deck circle. I've got to take here. I'll probably swing. I'm looking to go right field again. I'm not trying to pull. Or maybe up the middle. If he throws it down. There you go. Right field. Stay fair. There it is.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second.
He hung that slider or breaking pitch. Whatever breaking pitch he hung, I needed to swing at. That was too good. I was going to take it, but when I saw it, I'm like, it looks too good. I need to swing.
Runner in scoring position at second with one away.
I don't know why they gave Aegon like this salsa music, like he's Mexican, or like I think his parents are like, you know, like he's of Mexican heritage. They should have like some, I don't know, ranchera or something. This is like salsa, like it reminds me of Carlos Beltran. Not all Hispanics listen to the same music. That was a good curveball. That looked good. That looked good. I was gonna swing at that, but I had a feeling it was gonna break below the plate, and I was right. I'm looking to drive the ball to left. And I pulled. To be fair, I got beat in, but I was trying to drive the ball to left field. I swung too early, is what it was. I should have waited. I should have stayed back a bit. Please get a hit so I can turn the lineup around, clear the pitcher spot. Power, power. Ah, I swam with power, but I was late on it. Should have committed to pull. I'm committed to pull this time. And he throws it away. And I'm late on it again. I was later on it this time than the first pitch. Might throw me some junk to make me chase. No, he doesn't. It's too close to take. Gotta fight it off. Ooh, fall ball. Fall ball. Oh, that was a great play. That was an awesome play. Kudos. I'm tipping my cap. I don't have a cap on, but if I did, I would tip it off. That was a great play. Son of a bitch. God. Yeah, I just silenced my mic and yelled at my dog to shut up. I don't think it'll work. It works sometimes. Actually, I think the only one who can quiet her down is. All right, let's see. Boom.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side.
Boom. A little basket catch.
So here now is the pitcher.
I'm gonna throw it down the plate. Watch him get a hit off of me. Oh, swing and a miss.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location.
What I told you folks.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Something about the outfielders feel weird. I remember they would take like an automatic route. I never did auto for fielding, but I feel there's something wrong with the outfielders. They don't feel the same as they did in 16 and 17. They don't take the same route, or the route isn't as guided as it was before. There's something off about it. And it's going to cost me a couple ball games because I would rely on that auto guide as well as I'm dubbing it right now.
This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. Ready for another chance? Nick Williams, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the
If you've noticed, I'm kind of like cutting right through in terms of the animations because I got a doubleheader. So after this game, what I'll do is I'll stop the stream. I'll probably grab a bite because I'm kind of hungry, have some dinner, and then I'll hop back on and finish the series. And then tomorrow, I get out of work early. Well, I get out of work at 5, but compared to the time that I usually get out, I'll get out of work, and I think my coworkers, we're gonna have some dinner at this barbecue place in Brooklyn. Mighty Quinn, I think, or in the city. No, I think the Mighty Quinn in the city. And don't follow me, folks. And after that, I'll come back and stream the opener of the Nationals game, which will be cool because I really want to face off against Bryce Harper and Daniel Murphy and all those guys. I may be bunting here for a base. Okay, no. I may bunt for a base hit. Let's see.
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slipped. It's hard to keep your hands dry.
Was he playing back? Oh.
Feeling the grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
We'll see. We'll see what he gives me. I'm still trying to bunt.
He'll try to bunt his
Oh, it's too... Hit it too hard. Oh, he's going to try to double me up. Santana, you son of a... Nice bladey. Look at him. Try to double me off. That's how hard he hit it. He thought he had a chance to double me off.
Really showed off his speed.
I mean, it wasn't close, but he made it look close. All right. Should I go up the middle?
Into the box as Dribble Cabrera lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. A base hit in his first trip.
I was late on that. I was trying to drive it up the middle, too. Ooh, I was late on that. Okay.
As he falls behind, no balls and 2 strikes. 1 out and a runner on second base.
And oh, where are you?
And this gets past him at third as it holds the line. A fair ball.
Dude.
As he arrives at second.
I screwed up that play with the base running.
So much of this situational hitting, guys. Nice job.
Down the line. So when you run the bases, you use the right left. I forget my right and left. You use the left stick to highlight the runner, and the face buttons are the bases. So like circle is first base, and circle's first, triangle is second, square is third, and X is home. And I had Cabrera go home. Not Cabrera. Who was? I don't know who was the hitter at first. So I had whoever was at first go home. Whoever was at second go home. Which was, it wasn't Cabrera because Cabrera drove him in. And then I had Cabrera go to second. But it took a while. If you guys look at the stream or see the replay on it. Or the archive of the stream, you'll be able to see that. It took a while.
Right now, he likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
I gotta take Cespedes up at the plate unless he gives me something that I can drive to. I'm gonna hit it with power. I'm gonna be real irresponsible. I should have swung. I would have popped it up probably. I would have probably popped it up because I was gonna be late on it. I thought it was gonna be inside. I thought it was gonna be a fastball inside, and I froze. Yeah, I'm looking for something inside, buddy. Yeah, I'm trying to get something going, kid. Oh my God! And I hit with power. Fucking rolled it to second base. What kind of shit is that? I was early on it, I think. I pulled off. I rolled it a second. Was I early? Show me. No, the timing wasn't good. The timing was not good. I don't care what anybody says. I was early on that.
First delivery to him on the way.
Oh my God. Hitting it right on the nose.
Gets him, and the side is retired.
My big hitters are coming up short.
Leading off the inning, Cesar Hernandez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by
Nope.
a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
My dogs are yappy. It's gonna happen, folks. I'm sorry. I know it can be annoying. Like, the way I think of it is, same thing with the sniffles. I'm like, if I'm watching a stream, I don't want to hear anybody sniffling. If I'm watching a stream, I don't want to hear he chased that horrible curveball. If I'm watching a stream, I don't want to hear dogs barking in the background. So, like, if somebody watches a stream and complains about it, I totally understand. I get it. I'm right there with you. I don't want to hear any of that shit.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with
Wow.
that pitch is to expand the strike zone.
It ran inside when I Killy wanted it out. But no, Wheeler's dealing here. I got a 2-run lead, or I can get some more. I can get some more runs.
Packing for the second out of the inning. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball.
I wish the hitters were more aggressive, considering that I'm pitching on All-Star.
In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row.
And I'm missing my spots.
Those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
To 1-2 now.
So I can backdoor him with a slider.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on.
That wasn't close. That wasn't close. That was a strike.
Boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3.
Easily.
Close pitch.
Handily. That was a strike.
3 balls and 2 strikes.
You know what? I'm gonna throw it down the middle. See what this guy does. Maybe the pitcher will call. Maybe the umpire will call it. Is it umpire? Are you sure? Are you sure that was a strike? Just asking. I want to make sure.
3 down for Philadelphia.
Goodness.
Still down. It's 2-0.
For those of you watching or who are going to tune in later on the archive of the stream on YouTube over at Average Everyday Gaming, Spider-Man for PS4 has been announced, and I am so excited. It's going to release September 7th. I have already put a pre-order for the collector's edition, and I'm so hyped. I can't lie, and I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon and say, oh, I love Marvel. They're great. I do love Marvel. Marvel's great. But growing up as a kid, I was a DC Comics guy, right? And when I was a kid, my parents weren't rich, so I could only get certain comics, and the majority of the comics that I bought were DC based. But there was one, actually, in all honesty, there were 2 Marvel comics, Marvel properties that I read as a kid, and that was X-Men and Spider-Man. Beat me in. I was a huge Spider-Man growing up. I was a huge Spider-Man. I was not a huge Spider-Man growing up. I was a huge Spider-Man fan growing up. And actually, about a couple years ago, when Dan Slott took over writing duties, and it seems like Dan Slott has been writing Spider-Man for fucking ages. But when Dan Slott took over, I remember, I think it was after Brand New Day, or he took over. I forget. But when they retconned the marriage, I started picking up, and I remember there were 3 Amazing Spider-Man monthlies, really. A month there were 3 Amazing Spider-Man issues, and I would eat those up. Love Spider-Man, so I'm super excited. And
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the left field.
it's been developed by Insomniac Games. Ted Price and the folks over there, the boys and gals over there who developed Resistance and Ratchet and Clank and Resistance and Ratchet and Clank. What other games? Sunset Overdrive. Sunset Overdrive is one of the most underrated games. Get up, ball. Get up. Nope. One of the most underrated games on the Xbox platform. And people get upset when I say that Sunset Overdrive feels like a PlayStation game, but I'm sorry, it feels like a PlayStation game. Sunset Overdrive is so good. And if Spider-Man is anywhere close to that, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a really good game. I'm super excited for it. They're gonna have story-based DLC, 3 separate narrative-driven DLC packs that are in the season pass, which are included in the collector's edition. So I'm really excited about that. Because sometimes you buy collector's editions, and they don't. Some collector's editions don't even include the darn game. That's the craziest thing. Some of them don't include the season pass. I'm looking at Uni no Kuni, unless you buy like the uber expensive one. But yeah, I'm super excited for it. I'm happy for Insomniac. I think it's their second game this generation, not including that game that they published via Game Trust, which is Strike 3, the call. Look at that, he just looked at it, alright. He's actually the umpire. He's like, are you sure that was a strike? But I think it was Song of the Deep. So, yeah, because GameStop is going to die soon, and I hope it dies sooner than later. It's a horrible company, horrible practices. And, curveball, let's flip a curveball in there. And they're trying out new things because they know that their business is going down the toilet. So they have like this publishing arm. I think it's called Game Trust. And I think one of the first games, I may be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure one of the first games coming out of this new venture was with Insomniac Games. They made a little side-scroller, 2D side-scrolling game in Song of the Deep. I own it, I haven't played it. Like most of the games that I own, I just buy them and don't play them. But maybe I should do that as one of Gus's treasures. I haven't announced what I'm going to play for Gus's treasures yet. And I'm leaning towards a certain game, but there's 3 in the running. One of the AEG members, Dalton, and it was a great idea. He was like, hey, why don't you put it up for a vote on Twitter? But I'm like, no, because I wouldn't want to play something that... It'd be cool because like the community could have input, but I still want to have ownership about the game that I want to play. So I don't want to play something just because somebody wants me to play it. I want to play it because 1, I want to play it, and 2, because I think it'll be enjoyable for me to play on the stream, and I think if I enjoy it, folks will enjoy it. Alright, try to get a strike out here. I think I may strike out the side. Nope. I think I wasn't even paying attention. I was just pitching. So I think I got a strike out there, and I don't know. But Sony's coming on strong. Sony is coming on strong. They've got God of War coming out in about 16 days, which I'm super excited for. I'm thinking of taking a day. I'm thinking of taking a Monday off. I'm not sure yet. You know what? Maybe I don't take it off. I was thinking of taking the Thursday off, which actually not tomorrow, but the Thursday after that. But I may not take the Thursday. What I may do is, because the game comes out Friday, so I'll play Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll probably take a Monday off. So the Monday after April 20th, I might take off to just dedicate to playing the game. I put a weekend in October for Red Dead. I hope that Rockstar hits its target date, because I'll be so upset if they don't. I literally asked for a week off. So we'll see. But no, I'm all over the place. But no, Sony's been on a roll. Sony has God of War April 20th. They've got Detroit Become Human, which is David Cage's in Quantum Dreams game. And then there's Spider-Man September. I don't know what else they can actually announce. I mean, I'm thinking of Dreams, and I think Dreams needs to be announced and it needs to come out. They've already pushed back Days Gone into 2019. I'm going for that double. No, I'm not. So I got the single. So I need a double and a home run.
Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 ending, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they can put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this is...
Oh, and he needs a triple and a homer. Okay. Well, let's see. See what I can do.
First pitch on its way. That's a strike to throw down.
Oh.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Damn, I should have swung at that pitch.
Comes set with the 0-1. He's running again.
Another RBI.
Down the left field line. That gets down, and he
Oh, you darn right I'm going home.
rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as they extend their
That hit and run worked out well.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him from home. But he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from third to score, and that was a great...
I'm very stubborn. If you play me to pull, I'm going to try to hit the ball the other way. It's just what's going to happen. Like if I'm playing against a friend online, you better play me straight up. You better not play. Oh, again I got under it. Get up, ball. Get up, ball. Get up. That launch angle hasn't worked out for me.
Oh my goodness. These folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this.
Wow. Giancarlo hits a 458-foot home run at Yankee Stadium. Boo that, fans. And that's what I love about us New Yorkers. It's, you know, it's what can you do for me today. It's not what have you done for me lately. What can you do for me today? Actually, I'm pausing because I'm watching this. And that's Michael K. And you know what? I'll take an opportunity to do John Sterling's new Giancarlo call. Giancarlo, non si può stopparlo. It's so corny, but it's so good at the same time. So I'm not a Yankees fan. I don't really watch the Yankees. I watched them through their run until the championship series against the Astros in Game 7. And I'm not gonna lie, I was cheering for the Yankees, right? I always cheer for the Mets, but you know, unless they're facing the Mets, I won't. You know, I'm not gonna cheer. I'm not anti-Yankee, right? Real quick side note: back in 2009, when the Phillies faced off against the Yankees in the World Series, any Mets fan that cheered against the Yankees, I'm like, what kind of? You're not a. Why would you cheer for the Phillies? Like the Phillies are the true enemies. Like they're in our same division. Why would you cheer for the against the Yankees and cheer for the Phillies? That made no sense to me back in 2009. As a Mets fan, that was the craziest thing. I'm like, if you are a Mets fan, a so-called Mets fan, and in 2009 you were cheering against the Yankees and cheering for the Phillies, you're not a Mets fan. You're not a fan at all. It's crazy. It's just the craziest thing. So anyway, going back to John Sterling's call of Giancarlo, non si può stopparlo. It's a good call. I think it translates loosely to like Giancarlo, you cannot be stopped or something. It's raining cats and dogs.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Oh, ground rule double. So old Shea Stadium had a horrible draining system, and you could like actually see puddles in the outfield. Shea Stadium was horrible. But going back to John Sterling, Didi had a monster night last night. He had like a 2-3 run shots, and he had a 2-run single, I think. And I heard John Sterling's call after he hit the home run. And it was something like, yes, indeed, Gregorius makes the fans euphorious. I'm like, what are you saying? I'm like, did he just say that? Somebody tell me he did not just say that. But it's cool. I mean, it's better than Gary Cohen's. And it's out of here. Alright, let's see if I can get a slider.
He might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
A little roller toward the hole. Only play will be the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third.
Wow, it's 6 innings already. I've been running through this game. And I apologize. I haven't really been talking about the game. I've been talking about like Sony and Spider-Man and like non-game related stuff. I'm talking about baseball. So we throw a fastball there.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like
Hitting 500 against him.
They
Okay.
want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the
Slow it down a
grade,
bit.
and
Don't
make
cut
their adjustments. So
the animation
that's the
sequence.
case right here.
Throw another one.
At third with 2 away. Lifted down the line in left. Here comes Cespedes. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Billy Strand.
Cespedes. Somebody told Cespedes something on the outfield, and he looked behind him. He's like, "You talking to me? I don't think you're talking to me, okay?" Tommy Hunter. I'm gonna hunt his ass down right now. I'm calling it. Hitting a home run with Cespedes.
You know, man,
He's got a fastball, curveball, 2-seamer, and a cutter.
And Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets.
Oh, that's a nasty curve.
Changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
The 1-0.
Ooh. Oh my God, that wind.
Williams is there.
Yeah. That wind.
Jay Bruce now. The previous history with Tommy
Again.
Hunter. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Let's see. Like, I'm gonna try it again. I'm telling you, I'm trying to get on base with a bunt to third.
Tries to catch him napping.
Oh, just throw me a stupid ball. SOB. If he throws it like by the knees, away and low, I'm pretty sure I can golf it. Another one. All right, now I can't bunt. 2 stupid balls. I'm trying to go away. Please drive it away to burn them. All right, so he's just not throwing strikes. It's got a 97-mile-per-hour fastball, though. I got to be attentive to that. Got to start up the giddy up quicker. Oof, we probably went. Oof. I felt like I went. That was a good cutter. He's got good movement on his cutter. Throw me a breaking pitch that I can drive to left. And there it is. But I was too late. Oh, that was the pitch right there. That was a good pitch on the outside corner, middle of the plate away. Still just looking to drive. Oh, I had to fight it off. It was a cutter. It's got a good cutter. Oh, it's a fastball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you can tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
3-2, full count.
You know what would be real cool? If they had an animation. I mean, I see it all the time because I watch so many baseball games. But when it's raining and the bat gets wet, like you'll see a hitter like tuck it underneath his armpit or between his legs and get the water off. That would be awesome. Like little details like that I'd pick up on. And baseball fans would pick up on as well. That would be really cool. Yeah, he jammed me because I'm trying to go away. I'm not trying to pull here. Everything's mostly been inside except for that curveball, and I'm still trying to drive. Ooh. Fair? No, it's foul. Oh, I was looking for it in. Yeah, because he keeps throwing me inside. I was looking for that inside, by the way. Watch me throw it away now. Ooh, he froze me with that cut fastball. I thought it was gonna break below the knees. That was a good cutter. That was a good. All right, you got it. I was looking away, but I thought it was gonna cut below the knees. That was a good cut fastball. Son of a bitch. All right, I'll give it to you.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ooh, and that's gone. That's gone. That's payback for that cutter. I was sitting on that fastball too. I'm like, if you throw something inside, especially knee high, anything low, I was waiting for it. Oof, second deck. I was right on it. I'm telling you, I was waiting on it. That cut fastball Because as soon as it came out of his hands, on that last pitch he threw to Bruce, as soon as it came out of his hands, I saw it cut, and I thought it was going to cut below the plate, below the knees, but it was a good pitch. Real good pitch. Beat me.
2 out, nobody on.
I was late on that. I was looking to pull, and it was a good pitch to hit. He hung that curveball. Tight little spin on it, though. It wasn't a true hanger, but.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Oof.
Did he go around? No, he did not.
You get fooled sometimes, and then you lay off at the end. Oof, fall ball. He's got it. He's got it.
Hoskins is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. 4, 5,
Fly
6
me to the moon.
It's now 4-0 New York.
Charlie Blackmon signs a 6-year, $108 million extension with the Colorado Rockies, and Charlie Blackmon is on a tear. He's getting like 4 home runs in the first 3 or 5 games of the season. Not playing in Colorado. I think he hit like 2 home runs in Arizona. By the way, I've never been to Chase Field out in Arizona, but that's one of the ballparks. That's probably top of the list. One of the ballparks I'd love to go to a game to. It looks like it's such a beautiful ballpark. And Minute Maid Park out in Houston, I'd love to go to as well. Could I pitch a back-to-back? Let me not jinx it. But the way he's throwing, 65 pitches.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch.
I feel like skipping Syndergaard and having the Grom pitch against not Syndergaard, having the Grom pitch against the against the Phillies, and Syndergaard against the Nats. Because the Nats, I think, are going to be tough, or at least tougher than these Phillies. I don't feel threatened at all. They haven't given me any issue, unlike the Cards. Well, I'm gonna throw it right down the middle. This guy's doing nothing. I mean, he may crush it here, but yeah, like he's late on it. Throw a curveball to it and make him chase.
Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Throw
a 2-seamer, hopefully. Breaks out over the plate, and it didn't.
Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
See, curveball. Hopefully it breaks out of the plate and he chases. Going right after. Hit this. I missed that pitch. Oh, they're probably gonna delay it.
Coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see 2 different pitchers come out after this delay.
Yeah.
The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be around for a while. I'd be a bit surprised if either of these pitchers come back out.
Let's bring Jacob Braham out there.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back.
That's cool. I don't remember this being a feature back in 2017. Oh, that would be cool if you had like people leaving from the ballpark. Oh, but he's cold. I wasn't able to warm him up. I wasn't able to warm him up. He's fucking cold. You should get all the pitches. What kind of shit is... Oh, Sony San Diego, you need to fix this, man. He can get hurt. Whoa, that's BS, man. You can't expect me to have somebody in the bullpen. It didn't give me an option to warm him up or anything. It just said put him in game or double switch. What kind of shit is that? He's cold. He's gonna get injured.
Michael Franco will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. First offering on its way. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Down the third baseline to Cabrera for one.
There you go. That's what I needed.
Double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3.
I was gonna keep him out there for another inning, but I'll take him out.
More Tuesday night baseball. Morgan gets the call from the pen to take
Oh.
over on the mound and start the
Crush some. Bring a lefty. That's what play the matchup. All right. Bullpen. Got two. Oh well, that's a pitcher. Adam Morgan's the pitcher. I'm pretty sure they'll bring somebody in. Let me get let's still need some more rest. Let me get Swarzak. I'm bringing a lefty just in case. So I'll bring Runzler. But Swarzak's my guy.
Ooh. Changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's gone 2 for 6.
I think Wilmer's a good kid, and I think he's a solid hitter. I think he's got pop, he's got power. I think if given a full season, he may be capable of hitting 30 home runs. Who knows? But he's just stiff as a shortstop, second baseman, third baseman. The way he throws, he's just stiff. He's got defensive liability written all around him. But I would love if a team would give him 500 plus at bats.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul.
Real quick, like, first world problem.
The 1-2.
I'm so used to playing the show in HDR. I play on Pro. I've got a 4K capable HDR TV. But because when you stream on YouTube, HDR doesn't translate well. It looks funny. I don't get to enjoy it anymore. So that sucks. I may stream a game in HDR just to see how it looks. And I popped it up just to see how it looks relative to how it looks now. But I miss playing in HDR. It just looks so, like, the colors look so rich, and this just looks crappy.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First pitch coming, here it is. Line to the right side. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
It'd be nice to hit a home run with this guy, so I can get a double. In real life, this guy does not convince me. I thought he was pretty good, but he swings wildly at pitches. He doesn't step on his back foot to anchor him like he swings like Roberto Clemente, except that he's not Roberto Clemente. It's the craziest shit. Double switch. So let's bring in Swarzak. Yes, we're gonna move him to. I'm moving to third base. I know he hit a home run, but I'm moving to third base.
Summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Jorge Alfaro.
Another shot. Jorge Alfaro, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we.
So Swarzak's on the 10-day DL with a left oblique strain, which is weird. From what I saw of him pitching, it looks pretty good. He's got a solid slider, fastball, changeup. Doesn't have a changeup in this game, but.
6'4" right-hander. He was taken in the second round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
And he can dial it up. Like, I've seen him throw 95, 96, so I was a little.
He's turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name.
I missed that pitch.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strike.
Yeah, he parlayed his good season with the Brewers into a 2-year, $14 million deal with the Mets, so.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of the stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day.
You know what? I'm usually a stickler for the matchups.
That like to see this guy on the mound.
You know what? I'm gonna bring in the lefty. He said I don't want to. You know what? I'll stick with this guy.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford.
Oof, I hung that pitch.
Finds the zone for strike one.
Just throw a fastball down and away.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Into the
Throw a
windup.
fast two-seamer up.
2 pitch.
And there you go.
Him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch.
So I'm glad I stuck with Swarzak here.
Bases out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start.
Tommy Joseph, all right.
Back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Line to the right side.
I think Swarzak, Ramos, and Familia will be my 7, 8, and 9th inning guys. I think I may switch Ramos and Familia once in a while, because Ramos has been a closer before, so he has experience. But I think that's pretty much going to be it. Frankie Rodriguez, formerly of the Mets. Good pitcher, bad temper. So, 3 for 3. 3 RBIs. The only way he'll get 4 is by hitting a dinger. This guy's been really good. He's hitting 5.65. Let's get somebody up in that bullpen. Dan Runs is still there. Let me get AJ. Oh, actually, Dan Runs is going out there. Yeah, no, he's going out there. He got 2 lefties. You got Odubel, who's hitting 143 against lefties, and then you've got Nick Williams, who's actually hitting better against lefties than he is against righties. And then you got the switch hitter. You can turn him around. Maybe I should have Blevins, maybe? No, I'll stick with Runzler. We'll see how you... Actually, I'll schedule him now. And have AJ for backup. It's Runzler's inning to finish. Change up fast. Look like a submariner?
Here it comes.
Oh no.
Ground ball sent
Like, who is this guy?
Crawford has it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Well, his 3 for 4. Michael Conforto. He had 2 flyouts to fucking right field. I'm looking to drive the ball. Man, I want to bunt so bad. I'm gonna try here. I'm gonna try to bunt, see if I can.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
And oh, stay fair.
This one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
God. I want to take him deep now, but I still want to bunt.
Here's the pitch. Liner to
Another
the right
one.
center.
Finally found the gap.
This is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Let's take another look at just that.
2 times I pulled the ball and it was caught by the right field. I found the gap finally. Look at that. Boom.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice
Beautiful swing. Conforto is going to be deactivated, coming off the disabled list tomorrow, and I'm pretty sure he'll be in tomorrow's game over in Washington. So, Conforto's a welcome sight for sore eyes. The
left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
I'm not comfortable with him batting leadoff. I know Terry did it last year, and I know Mickey, has penciled him in there. I'm just not comfortable. I think he's a legitimate number 3 hitter. He adds more depth to the lineup, makes the lineup deeper by sliding him to third. I think Cabrera could be a perfect. Nice changeup. Great. That's a changeup inside. Sure, I don't throw changeups there, but Frankie's not the same pitcher he was before.
Conforto leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
But I think Conforto's a bona fide number 3 hitter, and you can slot Cespedes either behind him or in front of him, either in second or the 4th hole, respectively. Oh, that was a nice sweeping curveball. Out in front. Totally crossed me up.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Dribbled down the third baseline. And there are 2 away now. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce.
There's a 10-pitch at bat. Okay. So I can get a run here, just in case. I think 4 is good enough for my pitching, but you never know.
Pitch. Here it comes.
Ooh.
Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul.
Well, that was low, and I golfed it.
He got the head out on that changeup.
I did.
I think they enforced the new netting rules this year.
Another one. That's I'm not gonna lie, that's a tough curveball to hit. I'm not gonna square it up, I can tell you.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up.
Yeah. I've seen it about 3-4 times now, and I know what it is as soon as I see it, but I can't square it up right.
And that will end up a foul ball.
And I was late on the changeup. You're usually early on those.
12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2
Mess up the computer's logic, make him throw something that maybe he wasn't going to throw. Oh wow, Frankie George, you could throw the 88 mile per hour fastball? Whoa. I remember when he came up, K-Rod, when he came up with the Angels, he used to throw smoke. His body was all over the place. I mean, just limbs flying everywhere when he threw pitches, but.
The 1-2.
And there you go. That's what a great hitter does. Fight him off until you get something you can hit, something you can handle.
2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out.
There was that curveball.
It's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Jose Reyes will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Actually, I'll cancel the schedule because it'll put him in automatically. And I don't want that. I want them to ask me so I can do a double switch and put Reyes over at second. Ooh. Ah.
Under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8.
So it'll ask me, and I'll put Runsler, and I'll do a double switch. It'll ask me to keep. Do you want to leave Jose? Yes. Select the position to move, and I'll pick short.
Dan Runsler comes on,
and I'll have Runsler, and it's Runsler's inning. Yeah, it's his inning to finish. He'll get the 2 lefties, and he'll get the switch hitter. But I'll bring up. He's ready. I'll sit him down, and I'll put him to stretch and toss just in case things get out of hand, which I doubt with a 5-run lead, but you never know.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
That broke
over the inside corner.
Over the heart of the plate. I'm gonna make him chase with a slider.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I'm stubborn. I'll throw another one. And there you go. I'm a big fan of throwing the slider away to the left-handed hitter. Guy's got a huge neck. Giraffe-like. Boom. Toma.
Up next will be Nick Williams, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Boom, curveball. Slider again.
That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Cespedes, and he tracks it down. A nice
Gave it a good ride.
For the 2nd out. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. Comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-0 pitch. right side. Gonzalez is up.
Taking it myself. And there you go. I would have tried to go for the complete game had it not been raining. So I know better.
Jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Wheeler gets the win on the mound, his first of the year.
Cespedes hits a home run off the second deck, so he follows Giancarlo.
You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.
Yeah, I'm not watching the Mets game because it's on Facebook Live, and apparently you need to have a Facebook account, which I'm not gonna do. Oh, look, I'm so happy. I just literally complained, and I'm looking at Team Stream, the app, and there's an article by Sports Illustrated. Mets Phillies fans unleash fury after discovering game only airing on Facebook. It's the stupidest thing. MLB, you're selling out. It's retarded. Why would you want to do that? It's so stupid. Look at that. Major League Baseball needed $35 million, so they made a deal with Facebook in which the social media site would air 25 weekday afternoon games during the 2008 season, exclusively. That means no TV, not even in local markets. That means the only way anyone could watch the games is on Facebook. The first game of this deal was to take place Wednesday between the Phillies and the Mets. This is when most people find out the details of the Facebook deal. Naturally, as people are wont to do, people took to Twitter to voice their displeasure. That's crazy. Anybody knows what channel the Phillies are on today? we got a smarty pants over on Twitter. I won't blow him up. But he writes, I'm watching Mets versus Phillies on Facebook, and I have a question I'd like to submit to Scott Braun. Will MLB, Facebook, or any other party provide my personal data to Cambridge Analytica or any other third party? Thanks in advance. Yeah, but it's a shame. Alright, folks, I'm logging off here. I'll be back, and I'll tweet before... But this is the final game I'll be playing today. The 110 game. I think I'm going to give a couple guys a rest. And then the Washington game I'll play on Thursday. And I'll play another Washington game on Friday. And then one on Sunday. It's all about time management. It's gonna be tough, but I'm totally willing to get this done. 162 games. I haven't played a full season in a long time. I'm looking forward to do that. So everybody, thanks for joining me. Make sure to follow us over at Average Gaming 17 on Twitter. Make sure to check us out on Twitch and on YouTube at Average Everyday Gaming. Make sure to check me out and follow me on my personal Twitter over at Goose_7. 7 as always spelled SE the number 7EN. Thank you, folks. Thank you for watching. I will, in fact, put out a tweet letting you folks know